External Affairs Minister speaking. Let's listen in to him. This is the
deportation of Indians from the USA. Sir, honourable members are aware that people-to-people exchanges constitute the bedrock of our deepening ties with the United States. Indeed, more than any other relationship, mobility and migration has had a key role to play in enhancing its quality. Sir, the House would also share the view of the government that it is our collective interest to encourage legal mobility and discourage illegal movement. In fact, illegal mobility and migration has many other associated activities also of an illegal nature. Moreover, those of our citizens who are inveigled into illegal movement themselves become prey to other crimes. They are trapped into moving and working under inhumane conditions. Members are aware that unfortunately there have been even fatalities in the course of such illegal migration. Those who have returned have also testified to their harrowing experiences. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is the obligation of all nations to take back their nationals if they are found to be living illegally abroad. This is naturally subject to an unambiguous verification of their nationality. This is not a policy applicable to any specific country, nor indeed one only practiced by India. It is a general accepted principle in international relations. Honourable members, sir, would be aware that the process of deportation is not a new one. I repeat, the process of deportation is not a new one and has been ongoing for several years. I would like to share with the House the details of deportation from the United States since 2009. The numbers, years-wise, sir, are listed in my statement. From 2009, there were 734, 2010, 799, 2011, 597, then 530, 515, 591, 708, 1303, 1024, 1180, 242, 805, 862, 617, and 1368. So these are the numbers given by our Bureau of Immigration. The numbers for 2009 to 2014 from the Department of Homeland Security is much higher. Honourable Speaker, sir, deportations by the United States are organized and executed by the Immigration and Customs Enforcement authorities. The standard operating procedure for deportation by aircraft used by ICE that is effective from 2012. Sir, I repeat to you, these are procedures that came in 2012. They provide for the use of restraint. Sir, I have an American document of 2012 which lays out the restraint procedure. I authenticate it and I will lay it on the table of the House. Sir, however, we are informed by ICE that women and children are not restrained and the needs of deportees during transit relates to food and other necessities, including possible medical emergencies, are attended to. During toilet breaks, deportees are temporarily unrestrained if needed in that regard. This is applicable to chartered civilian aircraft as well as to military aircraft. There has been no change from past procedures. I repeat, no change from past procedures for flights undertaken by U.S. on 5 February 2020. So, we are engaging the U.S. government to ensure that returning deportees are not mistreated in any manner during the flight. At the same time, House will appreciate that our focus should be to crack down strongly on illegal migration industry while taking steps to ease visas for legitimate travelers on the basis of information provided by returning deportees about agents and others involved. Law enforcement agencies will take necessary action.
माननीय सदस्यगण, आपसे आग्रह है, केंद्रीय बजट पर सामान्य चर्चा है, आप अपनी अपनी सीट पर जाएं। केंद्रीय बजट पर आप चर्चा करना चाहते हैं? चर्चा करना चाहते हैं? केंद्रीय बजट पर चर्चा करना चाहते हैं? माननीय सदस्यों, मैं सभी माननीय सदस्यों से आग्रह कर रहा हूं, मेरे प्रतिपक्ष के माननीय सदस्यों से आग्रह करता हूं, आपको जनता ने चुनकर भेजा है और महत्वपूर्ण बजट पर आप महत्वपूर्ण चर्चा कर सकते हैं, वित्तीय विषयों पर अपनी बात रख सकते हैं, अपने क्षेत्र के विकास की बात कर सकते हैं और किस तरीके से सामान्य बजट पर समाज में सामाजिक आर्थिक परिवर्तन लाया जा सकता है, इसके मामले में आप अमूल्य सुझाव दे सकते हैं। आप चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते? आप सामान्य बजट पर चर्चा नहीं करना चाहते? सदन की कार्रवाई कल 11 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
Right, that did not last long, as the External Affairs Minister was speaking on deputation and saying how since 2012 this has been an exercise by the United States of America. There was full-on sloganeering commotion. Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla asked if there should be a discussion, and will that end the sloganeering? The commotion continued, and then the Speaker said, tomorrow 11 a.m. is when the session will reconvene. That means it's immediately been adjourned. But this is the Lok Sabha. Remember, in the upper house of the parliament, in the Rajya Sabha, Prime Minister Modi is expected to speak at about 4 p.m. Could that also include replying to some of the jibes thrown at the government at the centre on different issues and the protests we see over illegal immigration? But for now, looked like that Jaishankar couldn't really complete what he intended to say. I want to bring in Aishwarya Paliwal. Aishwarya, would that be correct to say that he possibly did not conclude the statement, or he managed to make the point that he wanted to? What are you picking up about what exactly happened, and why is the opposition so hell-bent on the commotion? What do they intend to debate?
Well, they want the government to give a clarification, Pooja, with regards to the way in which these people have been deported from the United States of America in a military plane. So the opposition is saying that, first of all, did the government know that this deportation was about to take place in this manner in which it has taken place? More than 100 people have been asked to leave the U.S. in a military plane, and some of them were sent back in shackles. So, first of all, the opposition wants the government to give a clarification. Did they know that this is the manner in which people were being deported from U.S.? And if they knew about it, what did they do about it? Because this is not a manner in which, the U.S. should be sending back Indians, especially given the fact that the Indian authorities have been maintaining that U.S. and India have been on a very good track, and they have had good relationships over the past many years. S. Jaishankar, let me tell you, Pooja, completed his statement, even though the opposition was raising a lot of slogans.
Okay.
He also spoke about the fact that this is not the first time that this has happened, read out all the older times when deportation was being done. But importantly, in the end, he said that the Indian government is having a...
All right, so the Indian government may raise the matter if there is any grievance of inhumane treatment that was done, but he managed to at least make the comment before the session was adjourned.